let's go ahead and get started. Welcome. Happy to have you here. We're in Cross Cave, and I'm playing through this game. Oh, quick kills, I think. Oh, cannot quick kill, doesn't matter. But I think I need to be exiting this place. Very happy to have you here, guys. We are just going to keep playing this one, pushing through this game to see how it goes. And I've been really enjoying it. I think the graphics are absolutely gorgeous, and we're going to get a sneak attack on these guys.
Be careful. There's no way around it, I guess.
Oh, this is crap. I should have been fighting. Remember how to play the game. There you go. Circle. That's the one. There's the attack I'm looking for. Okay, so my guys are cooking now. They were getting beat up earlier. The last one I played. Tubba Smith, welcome. Happy to have you.
We'd better be careful.
Oh, back there from you guys, good. You guys kind of slow. But I think my characters did get some like level ups, and I took their stats up a little bit, so it should be doing considerably better.
That was easier than I thought. Too weak.
But yeah. What game are you playing, Tubby Smith? I'm happy to have you here, man. This is Star Ocean, and I guess it is kind of hard to see. Like, it's not really indicative on TikTok, is it? So, this is called Star Ocean Second Story R. It's a remake of a PlayStation 1 game, and it's an action RPG that's, like, it's a really deep system RPG. But, if you fight battles like this, you walk around on,
Well, I'd say that's worth
an overworld. It's very
Rubs the lotion on its skin or else gets the hose again.
Allison, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. You might want to check on that. I think you get some kind of like deal or something on if you've never been an Audible customer. If you sub on TikTok or on Twitch right now, I believe you get a 2-month subscription to Audible. Yeah. Very happy to have you here, by the way. Thank you so much for the 58 months. I'm glad you're alive. Welcome. That's important to me. It's important to me that you're alive. I'm just going to run this way because, like, it shows an exclamation point down here, so surely, you know.
There's no way around it. Better be careful.
Allison, what have you been up to? Do you play anything anymore? I think I heard you in the office today. Oh, very fun. Yeah, I was in the office for a little bit today. I was actually probably in there more than I normally am. What's going on, Tactical? Happy to have you here, man. Why-hi-ya! Why-hi-ya! Tactical, I haven't watched your new video yet, but I am excited to take a look at that. I did see it went live today.
Here they come.
Your controls messed up? Oh, we talked about that thing. What's going on, Wilford? Happy to have you here. I started a little early, guys. I apologize for that, but I am also exhausted. It is, oh crap. Chase him down! Chase him down! Oh, look at that. He's chasing my friend. I'm starting a little early so I can end a little earlier. I have to get some sleep at some point. So, Dagger, dude. Dagger, how are you? Tactical, I hate when that happens, man. So what happened to yours? In a video recently, like in what, I guess my most recent one, I had some audio popping, and I don't know why. I thought it was the card. So I replaced the card and it went well for the next one. But then it did it again in this video. It popped in the beginning. So Dagger, I'm happy to have you here, man. How's life treating you, dude? Meteor Palm kind of sucks. I like Air Slash a little more, I think. You can tell when someone does their homework on their way to class. Ah. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I've played stuff that doesn't require me to use the headset. What have you been playing? What's going on, Braylon? Happy to have you here. Supermarket Simulator? Very cool. It's lifelike. I think I can jump here and keep moving. Life is lifelike. Well, that might be a bad thing. Console and stuff. Happy to have you here. Welcome, my friend. Or consoles and stuff. Thank you for being here, man. Have you heard the GTA 6 got leaked again? Really? I did not hear that. Is it the game, or is it just like some details about the game? What's the story there? Dagger, it's one that I kept playing and just didn't It just didn't. Okay, let's make sure I was getting the audio in the right place. I didn't play too far into it. It was like I kept playing the beginning parts over and over.
We better be careful. Here they come.
Did you ever play the remake of the first one that they did for the PSP? I did not. I think I own that one too. Like I think I have part 1 on PSP, part 2 on PSP, part 1 on PS1, and this. So yeah, it's not that I didn't enjoy it. I think part of it, honestly, thinking about it, I think it was part of it was intimidation, because I had a buddy, Brandon Tackett. Actually, he might be in here later. He was talking about how much is in this game. When on the bus one day, and he kind of intimidated me from playing it maybe a little bit, because I remember thinking, well, that's a lot.
You two have been a lot of help to me, so let me thank you both.
Oh, not at all.
45 pounds. Where are you heading to, Allison?
Our little expedition didn't turn up anything on the
Elite
sorcery
gameplay
globe,
from both
though.
older build and this build. Oh, well, that's good. I mean, that's probably a good thing, right? Is it looking good?
This is new. So it was the sorcery globe that you two have been fussing about.
Dark Lord Vader, welcome, my friend.
Well, yes. That's why we were
Yep.
thinking
What's
about
up, Brandon?
traveling to
I
the
summoned you,
Kingdom.
dude. Universal, that's awesome. I didn't realize you were heading back to Universal so
I
quickly.
know.
That's fun.
How about joining us, Celine?
I'd love to be in Universal.
Reina?
I mean, having you and your symbology on our side, I figured that could really help us out.
Saturdays. Oh, nice. Nice, Allison.
I could.
Have you got your
certainly give
game
it
yet,
some
Dark Lord
thought.
Vader?
Really?
I shipped it
Certainly. But
I shipped it
wonder
the
if
day
this is
before I
really
emailed
what
you.
want.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Of
that.
course.
I see no
We'd
reason to
love to
not
have
have her
you
on my
along.
team. Okay, so hopefully it'll show up.
Well,
I know
in
you
that
said the
case, I
shipping's
think
been kind
I
of
will
weird.
take you up on the offer.
Wonderful.
So I guess recruiting her will keep other people
I
people
guess.
from joining the party, right?
Well, how about we return to our original plan then? We'll need to head to Kurik.
Celine, the sultry symbologist. Welcome, my friend. Okay. Pretty much. Good enough. So I can just run north, I imagine. That's what we'll do.
We got enemies.
So I'm happy to have you here. So yeah, I've had so many people pop in just to be like, I love this game, you know? So for the people that really enjoy this one, did you play other ones in the series and enjoy them as well, or is this like your introduction to it? This was certainly the first Star Ocean game I ever tried, or the PS1
Not too
one was the
shabby.
first one. That was the first one we got released in the US. But and I played it when it came out, basically. 'Cause I think Brandon had it, and I borrowed it off Brandon. They come in 2 pairs. You can either get one of them. Okay. Brandon.
Seems like a fight is
We
in order.
can win this. I hope. Meteor!
I don't really like Meteor Palm. Kind of boring. Yeah.
That was easier than I thought.
Mel's did something. Both my VGP key order and materia store order came to the main area distress center and bounced around. So did you know you got your VGP then? What did you order from VGP? I'm nosy because I like hearing about what people are getting. I just like to know, man. Skippy, skippy, skippy. I sent you a DM on Instagram a few months ago. Oh my goodness, I'd love to have you talking about. Oh, okay.
We better be careful.
So I'm so sorry if I missed that. Should I have seen it? 'Cause if so, then I'm really sorry.
One for us.
Pretty weak.
Is it like a podcast or YouTube or what? I'm honored, by the way, that you'd even consider me. Let's see, the Switch Riviera. Oh, yeah. I remember you talking about that one. Very cool. Oh, no. I can't walk off the cliff there. Let's go this way. What kind of monsters are we getting up here? My suggestion is to get Ashton instead of Opera, and then Persis or Bowman.
That's one for
Okay.
us.
Okay, cool. Summer. I'll have to take a look at those. Audio podcast, cool. What RPG? What do you want to talk about in particular regarding RPGs? Which I mean, I can list to the. I can check that out.
There's no way around it, I guess.
If you want. If you want to share it though, you're welcome to hear. Share what the podcast is and stuff too. Ashton instead of Opera, okay. Persis or Bowman? Don't remember.
That's
Okay.
one for us.
Riviera on Switch would be pretty cool to have, I think. So that's like kind of when I'm like, My temptation right now, like, I obviously don't need more. Like, I don't need more to do. Excuse me, I'm so busy anyway. But there's a Humble Bundle right now. You can get like a ton of old D&D games. It's like, I think it's 17 D&D games
No way around it, I
on
guess.
Steam. It's all the old stuff, which you can just emulate, but 17 of the D&D games on Steam for $12. And it ends in a couple of days, and I'm real tempted to snag that. Why I do it?
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
This isn't unexpected.
She said, I knew I was going to live. It was cool to get the Switch version, then when I have the GBA cart too. Yeah, I definitely don't have the GBA cart. But I think that's one worth having for sure.
We can win this.
Loading memories where I bring in other podcasters and people I look up to so we can talk about the games we grew up with. Oh, that sounds fun, dude.
I'd say that was 8 out of 10.
This music is this music gonna have me doing a jig. Is it the 8-Bit Fighter said this was a day one purchase for me. I love how the developers back at PS1 and still with this remake have fully empowered you to break the game. Yeah, that is always encouraging. Like to take the kid gloves off and let me do what I need to do. Right? Let me do what I want to do.
Be careful.
We better be careful.
Appreciate you guys being with me tonight, by the way.
That's one
Hanging
for
out.
us.
So, I usually start at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I started a little early because I've been really tired. It was almost a day of, hey, I need a mental health break. Then I was like, forget my mental health. Let's do this.
We got it.
Tired, dude.
There's no way around it, I guess.
It's been a really good start to the school year. I've just been slammed. My wife was making the joke, which I mean, kind of a joke earlier. She was like, "It's nice to be able to talk to you," because my wife's been so busy too. She works at the local university and she has a lot of things going on too. She's the president of the local Rotary Club this year, so she's busy. We're both crazy busy. Our kids are in dance and they stay busy. It's nuts.
That was pretty one for us.
I like Ashton because he's crucial to my sword blender strategy, which is what I want to. Slightly hidden when you get to Harley during the story, talk to the person near the front, and get to Salva and backtrack and stuff. Okay. That's not too bad. I'll try to keep that in mind. See, it was even my goal before stream started, before I did the next stream, since last Saturday has been a goal of mine to play, let's see if that's since it linked up, to play a little bit of this and just mess around with the creation system, that stuff. Who's the guy with the 2 dragons on his shoulders? Meteor. I probably have other abilities I need to start using.
Not too
I'm
shabby.
glad everyone's safe.
Ashton? Okay, cool. I remember that guy. I remember seeing that actually on Brandon's file on his when he was showing me this game. And I was like, oh, that guy looks cool. If we can get a bunch linked together, that's how I want to do it. Oh, now we're talking. That's 2. 3. Oh, no, they broke. Shoot. 3. Let's do at least 3.
We can win
What's up, Mrs. Pixelbro? I was talking about how busy we are. I was like, I said I was real tempted to be like, mental health break tonight, but I was like, man, I just gotta keep going. It likes the bacon. This is the remake. I'm happy to have you here, man. Dude, how you doing? I saw your comment the other day on the video. Thank you for that. Still got that memory card with my perfect full clear. Whoa.
Seems like a fight is in order.
Air slash. Air. We're not other party members.
Not too shabby.
On vacation last night before heading back home from Ocean. Nice. Did you have a good vacation, dude? I hope so. Oh yeah, I managed to figure that one out, but the context for that. All right, we're in Kurik. Save it. And we go. There's an inn. I guess I should probably hit the end just to get full H or mana back on my caster. 34. I played through this when it came out on Switch. I really wish I had looked up how to get more party members because I finished the game with 4 of them. Wow, Soma. Only 4. Because there's a bunch. Like that was my understanding, right? I mean, it's not suicoding, but apparently there's a bunch. What is this? Like Ashton's character design, but if you get Ashton, you can't get Opera unless I'm mistaken. If that's the case, then that also locks you out of getting Ernest. I'm not sure, 8-bit fighter. What do you guys? Anybody else familiar with that? Disconnect from work and things for a few days? Oh yeah, dude. Yes. Yep, it sounds good. Whatever. Oh, these are quests. Can we learn what's that? What's this? Huh. Did I just accept these? Yay, we did it. Let's see. I have to give this game more of a chance. I have the OG title. Yeah, I've been wanting to play this remake since it came out. So I purchased it. I played the demo. I was like, I'm getting it day one. I think I did, and I played the demo basically again and quit. So 9 or 10. Okay, yeah. What's going on, Shark? Welcome, man. Happy to have you here. Let's see. We got upgrades. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, she got that. He could use that. We got enough money probably to buy stuff. There you go. Would you recommend the remake over the OG at this point? I mean, I would, because I'm sure there's quality of life stuff happening, right, in the remake. And then, well, I mean, even if nothing else, load times, man. Fishing? Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm that psychopath that's like, I'm not fishing. I think the fishing game is like, the fishing thing in Final Fantasy 15 is the like basically the only thing I need to finish the platinum. I was just like, nope, not doing it.
You getting on? I'll need to see a permit, please.
Do you mean this?
Hey, what's going on, Jonah? How you doing, man? Welcome, Jonah. Hope I caught that in time.
Well, I'll be damned. You actually got a real travel permit.
Well, naturally. We received it from the king himself.
Oh, really, something?
Wow, I would have never guessed from the way you look.
Yeah, I mean, I love the 3D,
So
the
when
2D
is this
HD art
ship
style.
departing?
Just, I can't get enough of it, dude. Crazy about it.
We'll be shoving off whenever they finish loading the cargo.
And then, of course,
Oh,
you
not
get
too long then.
quality of life upgrades on stuff like this, right? So,
I can't be too sure of that. Tell you what, we'll wait up for you. So why don't you come back later? You know, poke around
I wonder,
town.
like, do you guys know of any remakes that were particularly worse than the originals? I didn't like Mario Galaxy as much on the Switch as I did on the Wii. That was the thing for me. That was a one for me, like a port, I guess. Playing through Breath of Fire 3 right now. Oh, nice. Entirely skip fishing. Yeah, I'm good, dude. I started this series with Star Ocean 4 and hated the game so much I almost didn't play the other ones. They're glad I went back. Oh yeah, yeah. That's I've heard it varies in quality for sure. Wilfred said the fishing game sucks. Good to know. Bonnet Commando. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Oh, cabbage fish right here. Let's try it again. Okay, so I was like, I'm not fishing, but here we are. Okay, so I actually probably should have read how to do this. I guess I just, there we go. I got me fish! A fishy, 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 fishy. I did it. Let's see. I think Star Ocean 5 is the only truly bad game of the series. Which one is that, Brandon? I was looking at Grande HD Remakes 1 and 2. Folks seem to like the other ones.
We have some free time before they depart.
That's unfortunate.
How about we have a seat on that
I'm almost
bench
done with
and get
Dragon
some
Quest 1
rest?
Remake, and this may be next. Ooh, nice, dude. Dragon Quest 1 Remake, I loved. I didn't play Part 2 as a remake, because I had beaten Part 2 not that long ago, but I've beaten 1 and 3 remakes for Dragon Quest. I loved them. Loved them. Also had a scrappy remake before they... Cool. Faithlessness and Integrity. That was the PS4 or PS3 version?
He just came out of nowhere. Are you all right, Reina?
Yeah, I'm fine.
45-minute cutscene. What the flip?
He just came out of nowhere.
That's what she just said.
That was really rude of him. He could have at least apologized.
What was the PS5 one called?
Huh?
Let's see here. Dragon Quest 7. I have not played Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. I was looking for 5 and didn't see it, but I have this one that Star Ocean: The Divine Force. I heard it was like pretty solid. That's what I was asking about, Soma. I've heard it's pretty good. Of course, it's different opinions. So. Part 5 pulls the Suikoden 4 and basically abandons everything that makes Star Ocean game for a very short, very average, very uninspired game. Well, there we go. I have not played the Game Boy Color one at all
What's
either.
wrong,
I
Reina?
definitely don't own it either.
I can't find
Silver,
my
you
wallet
missed nothing. Don't worry
anywhere.
about it, man.
What?
Cool movement tick. Cool. When you released, never touched it, Soma. Yep. Silver, happy to have you, my friend. The this game, if I'm not mistaken, like this is one. If you're interested in this game in particular, the Divine Force, I would wait till, or just put it in a cart on Amazon and watch for sales, dude. If not now, then you'll see it probably around Thanksgiving. They'll drop between like it'll get to between like $20-25 for a brand new copy. Maybe cheaper.
I don't know. I might have dropped it somewhere.
Very cool, Dark Lord,
If
baby.
that kid was behind it, we will definitely.
First stream
need to
I've
teach
been
him a
able to catch
lesson.
live for a while. Glad to see you're still. I am doing well, Cody. Happy to have you, man. Welcome, welcome. I think it's in PSN if you have the high tier. Oh, nice, nice. So if you
We
got
need
that, you
find
don't have to
that
sweat it
kid
anyways.
first.
Good.
What did he look like again?
He was pretty small, and I think he had blue hair.
That sounds about right to me.
You know, I've not
Let's have a look around.
regarding physical stuff, right? You know, that's a big conversation right now. Physical games and such. I've not been really, like, despite collecting, right? I don't think I've been too ridiculous or too, I don't know, staunch on my stance about that. But when I think about it, there's some game. Maybe it was Black Myth Wukong. It's physical finally, but it was like maybe that one or some other game that came out that I was really interested in, and I never did buy it because it wasn't physical. So maybe I am a little more staunch than I thought I was. What's going on, Quack Attack? Happy to have you here, my friend. Isn't that Kettle? He's the one who's always playing by himself. Excuse me? Kettle is usually playing by himself near the bar. Alright, let's go take a look. Black Myth is fantastic. It looks amazing. I think that's the one I was thinking that doesn't have, or didn't for a long time, have a physical edition. And so I was really hesitant. And I never did buy it, so. It has a physical now, though.
Finally got you.
Oh, wow, son, that's awesome.
What are you doing? Let me go!
How about you giving us back the wallet you stole first?
I lost access to Like a Dragon 8 in the divorce. But the bright side is my physical copy came in the other day. Congratulations! I really appreciate the convenience of digital games, but the lack of true ownership puts me off. Yep. There are ways.
What are you talking
There's
about?
things
I didn't steal
people
the
might
wallet.
do.
Really now? You better not be lying.
Kill this kid.
Claude,
Split his head in twain. No more
it's okay if you
tomfoolery.
don't
No
know
more
what we're talking about,
ballyhoo.
but if you do know something about it,
This
it would be really
chicanery
nice of
is
you if you can
ridiculous.
tell us, okay? You know, if we don't have any money, then we'll be stuck here and we won't be able to continue our journey. You haven't seen any wallets lying around on the ground or anything, have you? Whoa, you're traveling? But you didn't have enough money in your...
Uh-oh. Yeah,
So
Wilfred.
it was you.
I've never owned an Xbox in my life, but the fact their next gen might still have physical support would sway me.
Don't scare him like that, Claude.
Every game on my Steam Deck will be there until I remove them. I guess so, yeah. That's from JRPGs like True Freedom and Elder Scrolls. You could kill that kid and loot his body. Loot that body!
Listen, we aren't angry
After my
at
entire
you,
collection of
okay?
games got stolen straight out of my
Just
house in
tell us what you were gonna do
2004,
with the money.
I see being a collector of pretty much anything, as I just play digital. Yep, I understand. Ryan, welcome. Did you figure out who stole it? Brandon?
Was there something you wanted to buy?
I can get anything I want already.
So why then?
I just wanted to play a trick on you.
Wow.
Huh?
Brandon had a sweet collection too.
I'm not some sheltered rich kid, okay? I'm a big macho sailor and I can do anything I want. Guess I showed you, didn't I?
So that's why you stole the wallet?
Nobody ever wants to play with me. They think I'm too rich and stuck up to be with them.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, now I understand.
So, what are we going to do with this boy?
Turn him into a
How about we get
monkey.
our wallet back for starters?
Here. I'm sorry.
Well, he apologized. He apologized.
Now, what next? I know. Why don't you guide us around Kurik until our ship
Dang.
departs? I promise we won't tell on you.
That sucks, Brandon. I'm so sorry, dude.
Huh?
We're new in town, so we'd like someone who knows this place well to show us around. You know what I mean?
Good idea, Claude.
Need I remind you about sparing the rod?
I don't know. That's funny that it blocked that.
So you want me to be your tour guide?
Could you?
Sure, I'll do it. It sounds like fun.
My name's Reina. What's yours?
Kettle.
Hitching strays like that.
And my name is Celine.
And I'm Claude. Good to meet you.
All right, off we go then.
You got it.
Alright. Show me, young man. Where are we going?
Did you feel that?
I did feel that. My controller shook.
Me? Not... Oh, right.
What is it, Kettle?
They call this place Fountain Square. Bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
Well, wait till you hear this. Fountain Square is the busiest part of town. They've got a restaurant, a clothing store, and all kinds of other shops too.
Wow, how nice. Do you play with your friends here, Kettle?
Oh no.
Well, anyway, that's Fountain Square. Let's go hit up some of those shops.
I had a student fart in class today. And I was like, guys, I said, sometimes, you know, as a teacher, you ignore stuff, right? Just let it happen. You move on. But I was like, farting's not one I can deal with, dude. I'm like, man, I gotta stay in this room. I don't want to be smelling that. Like, so if you got to fart, go up my hallway and fart, or go to the bathroom and fart or something, man. I don't want to sit in your musk. Speaking of controllers, I've been playing PS3 for the first time lately, and I've had to deal with the six-axis antics in a few games. It was loud. It was audible. He wasn't like, he was just like, it was audible, and they giggled about it. So I've not tried this yet. I'm actually getting ready to do a PS3 video, right? So. And here it is Wednesday, and I haven't started, which makes me nervous, but we'll get there. I have one of these. I purchased and I've still not used it yet. Will that focus if I put... I see people do this. Like, other people do this sort of thing. It's some kind of like little plug-in thing, but you can... Apparently, it'll sync a PlayStation 5 controller to your PS3. I really don't like the PS3 6-axis controllers in the least. And part of that is they have no weight. Like they're so like light. They feel cheap, and I don't like the way they feel. So, Cody, I'm not really sure. I imagine there's some quality of life stuff, but I'm just not as familiar with them. So, but I'm sure people on Jack tell you. Cody was asking about the remakes and remasters. Dang shark, yeah. Has anyone been in a proper earthquake? I've not been. I don't think I've been in a earthquake. I'm East Coast Noble. What is earthquake? You're right. Do they ask that? They also ask, is it shaking? They're not a fun time. Yeah, that should be nerve-wracking, dude. That one guy's really mad, and I think he's trying to get my attention, but I don't want to talk to him. Last time I used the 6-axis was Ratchet and Tank Tools of Destruction. It seems like I used it in, doesn't God of War use it at some point? Maybe...
Hey kids, would you mind playing with Kettle for a while?
Or maybe Lair or something? Man. Yeah, so this thing is apparently pretty handy. I just need to try it out, you know?
I don't want to play with some rich kid.
Oh, come on. That's no
The movies
reason
make
to
it look
say
like
no.
a bounce house.
But that's what my mom told me.
Private
she said,
actions.
Don't play with that rich kid. My mom
A lot of
said
talking.
the same thing too. But what does being rich have to do with who you play with?
Infamous.
Kettle's been
Maybe
wanting to
Infamous
play
is
with
one
all of
because
you
I've
for a
played that.
long time. Don't you think that's what's important?
You know what's wild to think about is that I bought that Infamous
You
Second
know
Son. I
what
was like, I
play
can't
with
wait to play
us?
this game, and I'm still in that state. Back when the PlayStation 4 came out.
I do. Then let's be friends. I always wanted to play with you too. I was kind of wondering what you were like.
Well, great. Come on, Kettle. Go have some fun with it.
But what about you guys?
Don't worry
We're
about
leaving.
us. We've got to catch a ship to get on with our journey.
We are leaving, my friend. Good luck.
Kettle, over here!
Let's go be friends.
Haha, yeah!
It's nice seeing children play together, isn't it?
I didn't realize you had a gentle side to you, Claude.
Does Claude really
I'm
seem
more
like
than a little
hardened?
surprised myself.
Anyway, we'd better get back to the business at hand.
Oh, that's awesome,
Shall we
Silver.
get
You big
going?
fan of the series?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my underground lair.
Billy Johnson, thank you for subscribing on YouTube. Loved Infamous Second Son of the DLC. Wow, that's awesome, Cody. I played part 1 of Infamous and enjoyed it, but I haven't played any of the others. I think I might have beat that game. I'm not sure. If I did, I don't think I recorded it.
I think we're about to shove off.
Oh, really?
Yep, sorry to keep you waiting. I got one more piece of cargo to load up, so if you got anything to buy or check up on one last time, go do it now.
All right.
To be fair, like, I hate the prices keep going up on systems, but I really, really love my PlayStation 5. And I have a solid computer. It can play about whatever
Did you
I would
feel
want to play on
that?
PS5, but I really do like my PlayStation 5. Excuse me.
There it is again.
Get small quakes all the time, and yes, every time someone asks. Actual scene of shark.
Help! Honey! Honey!
Infamous 2 is so much better. Really? I thought Infamous 1, like, I recall particularly enjoying it, so.
We better find higher ground.
Mario, chill, dude. Mario, chill. My kitty, he's upset. I'm pressing on the upward way. New heights I'm gaining every day. Move, woman, we're gonna die. Uh-oh, I left Raina. Good luck, Raina. Oh, she's coming. Probably should have stopped and helped people, but here we are. Wow. Crumbling to the sea. If you were a teacher, what subject would you teach? Why? Tubby Smith, I teach English. I am a teacher and I teach English. Thank you, Hawkpox Fox. That's extremely kind of you. For the 1,000 bits, man. It's like $10. Extremely kind of you. Not necessary, but very, very much appreciated, man. Thank you. Seen any good movies lately? I watched one kind of recently. Not since. I mean, I've not watched anything new since. Oh, that's not true. I watched The Brave Little Toaster. I finished it up. I've seen it before, but I'm getting ready to do a video on it for Media Literacy, that other YouTube channel. And so I finished that up today. That was good. I've had a song
Ladies
stuck in my
and
head, The
gentlemen,
Worthless song,
welcome
right?
to my underground
Toastbusters
lair.
22. Thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. Again, Hawkpox Fox, extremely kind. Thank you. Talking about One Piece. I like it. TB22. I watched something with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck on Netflix. It was a 2026 film. I can't remember the name of it. Like The Rip or The Pool or something like that. Oh, Tria, please save us all. Farted so hard it destroyed the town. Matthew, what's up, my friend? Big fan of your YouTube uploads for like a year now. Let's see. Thank you so much, Hawkpox Fox. Hawk. Okay, Hawk. How about that? Went back and watched a lot of older stuff you've done. I rarely go out of my way to see people's Twitch content, but I enjoy your stuff a lot. Thank you so much, Hawk. That's extremely kind, dude. I appreciate the affirmation there, because like, dude, it's tough sometimes, honestly. It's just like just a lot of negative people, and I'm going to talk about it for a second. Shoot, I woke up this morning to some guy. What was his? It was something that made me a bit salty, but I can't remember what it was. It must not have been too salty. But he had commented. This dude had commented something that just bothered me this morning. What was it? Oh, it was. I know what it was. Okay, so I want to show you. I like to talk about stuff. So, he was talking about the PlayStation 2 video. He had commented on the PlayStation 2 video. He said something along the lines of, it was like, what are the chances that you would pull these 5 games or whatever, like randomly? Because that was the video. Like, I pulled 5 random games off of a list of PlayStation 2 games. He's like, awful convenient. Like, call me a liar about it. And I was like, dude, like, why? First of all, what's it matter? Like, but first of all, why would I lie about it? I would just go into the like pretense of, or I really think if I had chosen something done random and then got something bad, I would have been like, for comedy effect, I would have said, I did 5 random games, 3 of them sucked, so I did 3 more, or whatever. But, no, I did 5 random games. Let's check this out. The Lon Lon Ranch milk bottle. If I pull it open, inside, there's a piece of paper. On this piece of paper is a list of PlayStation 2 RPGs, right? Inside of this are the pieces of paper with numbers on them that I used to pull the daggone to do the randomization. Oh, thanks so much, Ryan. But I was like, first of all, I guess you just shouldn't chat. Like, you shouldn't trust someone on the internet anyway. It's like, I'm just some random dude on the internet. I could just be lying about it, but I'm not. So, just to assume that, it's weird. Just to immediately assume that. So that was frustrating. But, and then to go on a tangent about it afterwards, I'm like, come on, man, chill. Let me get caught up here. Let's see. Military movie binge. Oh, just watched Hacksaw Ridge. I've never watched that, but I've been meaning to. I really like that actor too. Silver, thank you so much, man. It's extremely kind of you. Thank you, guys. That was not intentionally, but thanks so much, Ryan. Thanks so much, Silver. You sit on a throne of lies. Yeah, I was like, dude, what? Like, think about what, I guess, he maybe just doesn't know my stuff or whatever. It's like, I'm a preacher. Why would I risk hell for that? That's weird. Hey, what's up? Let's see, where is it? Beats Version PSP. Oh, awesome, Matthew. Awesome. I'm getting caught up here on what comments. This will be the first. If I beat this one, it'll be the first time I've beaten. I'll say win. Affirmations. When I beat this one. My cat's freaking out. I've been on a military boat. Oh, yes, it's read that. Happened in an anime. It was the worst of times, except for that fella that hard. No problem, man. Hawk works. The other part of me is making fun of my friend who streams and she pronounced faux pas as fox pox. Oh, it's hilarious. But I mean, it happens, right? Like the faux hawk, the fox hawk. Everybody, I say fox hawk. The faux hawk, the fox hawk. Translation piece. Oh yeah. Media literacy. Ooh, thank you, Taxi. My wife's having her little candy can. A little peppermint stick, is what it was. She had me her little peppermint stick. Oh, no, thank you. At first, she said, "You're a peppermint stick," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I didn't realize it was a term of endearment from her. Media literacy needs to cash in on Dr. Doom being a Byzantine emperor wearing a Silicon Valley founder as a skin suit. I like it. It's apparently accessory. Okay. So I don't feel bad about procrastinating starting that series for. Okay. Well, good. So there was that one. But then, like, there was another person that had, like, somebody else who commented tonight. And, like, yeah, I know, usually comments don't get to me too much. Man, sometimes it's tough. This, somebody else who commented was like, I know you haven't played Mega Man Command Mission because, you said there's not that many, or you don't have to fight a bunch of, you didn't have to do a lot of grinding. And I was like, I played hours of it, and the game's not that long. I played a significant percentage of that game, right? A significant percentage of that game. And I was like, I didn't find grinding to be an issue. Like, I fought stuff along the path, and it was fun. So, and then he, like, was suggesting that I had lied about it and never played the game. But then I was like curious, is there a part in the game, maybe near the end, where you got to do a lot of grinding? So I started Googling around to see what people said. According to the internet, no. You don't have to. So I was real tempted to be like, have you played the game? Or do you just suck? Like, what's the problem here? You know? It's so frustrating. Push his glass up. I know you didn't play Mega Man Command. She's like, what? Why would? Ooh, okay. Dragon Age Origins one I've been thinking about too for the PS3. Because I played so little of that game. And I've not played, I've not played jack of it. I played Inquisition.
Where are your friends?
Probably the most out of those games. Maybe 15 hours of Inquisition. maybe 10, 15, something like that. It's been a long time ago,
I
though.
could only find one of them.
Oh no, your friends are dead. She said,
What
oh.
about your mother? Is she...
The lady of the house was out of town when the earthquake struck. She should be fine.
That's good to hear.
Look, I'm not saying bullying is necessary, right?
Hey, lady.
Let's see. Am I excited for GTA 6? I'm excited to watch it in the sense of like see how it goes because it's such a... Oh, thank you so much, Caden. Or sorry, maybe that's I'll call you by your government name. The Denny 5 Grand Slam redeemed a random game showcase, and we're going to share that. So on Twitch, you can do like there's with points you can redeem a few things in a random game showcase where I just show you something random off my shelf. But I'm excited to see how GTA 6 works out. Tubby, I think it'll be awesome. I'm sure it's not my type of game, but I'm still excited because it's such a huge release and it's important for gaming. I have over 150 hours on Origins and 360. Whoa, that's awesome. Just remember the awesome community. Yeah, thank you so much, Ryan. Thank you. And I was like, people like they're just, and it might be that this dude's not. The only other comment the guy had on the channel was telling me I mispronounced Aya Bray or Aya Bray's name for Parasite Eve, and I was like, dude, whatever. Alright, so let me do that random game showcase real quick for Caden. So again, let me find something random out of my collection. I think I have a thing for this deal. There it is. Look, a random game showcase. It's still set up. The pictures. There's where it should be. Very nice. Yeah, it was like, well, it's all made up, dude. She's not a real person. Soma, I think so. Like, at least one of the most popular for sure. Miserable people want you to be miserable too, so just put on a smile and keep going, keep taking solace in the fact that they're miserable. Yeah, I don't want them to be miserable either, but it's like, shoot. 8-Bit Fighter said, I've been watching your content since I discovered you in May 2025. You are sincere and genuine. You have cultivated a wonderful, special community. I appreciate what you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the encouragement. I'll be honest, man. I need that. I'm that type of, like, unfortunately, that's definitely a weakness of mine. Is like I need validation. I have wonderful, supportive people around me almost all the time. So it's like I need somebody to be like, "Good job," like my tail wags. If I had a tail, I'd be like. So let me see. Random game showcase. Please love and light, and I'll work in retail. I'm off wishing me like, good luck, dude. You got this. Got it, man.
I got beans,
Ryan, thank you, man. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about getting out. I do appreciate that, man. I'm sorry about getting out because of the thing there. Was it a racing game? Oh, that'd be so bad, wouldn't it? It's actually the Guided Fate Paradox. The reason I bring this up is, like, this is a PlayStation 3 RPG, obviously. I mean, like, look at it. It would either be a fighting game or be an RPG, right? I've not played a bit of this, and apparently the Awakened Fate Ultimate... Thank you so much, Silver, again.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes,
but it's one that I've not played anything of, and I was curious as to if anybody in stream, or in stream on any of the chats have done that. Tubby, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Probably not, but we'll see. We'll see. But it's one that I was like considering for a PlayStation 3 video of like some weird ones. But I don't know that I really want to play it from what I've seen. So Yeah, at some point, dude, I really used to, like, before I had this, like, wild moment. You know, Mario, chill, dude. You know, people have, like, a weird crisis and, like, get rid of stuff. I sold a ton of RPGs. I had, like, I really bet I had 80% of the RPGs on the PlayStation 3 at some point. Because I was just going to GameStop and they would have those sales when PlayStation 3 was cheap. It was like, you know, buy two, get one sort of stuff, or buy two, get two, buy one, get one. And I would just go bonkers and buy every RPG I could find. Because I knew they'd go up in price. And then I sold them before they got expensive. So dumb on my part, but... And now I'm like, well, crap. Thank you guys again for the tips. That is... I'm not getting up to try to get tips. I do appreciate that, though. Thank you so much. And Bubby, what's up, man? Hello, Mr. Flossy6. I'm not familiar with that one either. Is that a waifu game? It could be. I got an offer. I got an offer from a sexy game. Let me see. I have it on my phone because I downloaded it because it was a sponsorship offer, right? I was like, let's see how bad it is. It's called Dragon Traveler. Anybody heard of Dragon Traveler for the cell phone? $10.63. Okay, so $10.63's heard of it. My man. How bad? It's very, very sexy. Okay, because I mean, like, there's the... I mean, it looks pretty raw, right? Dude, that's funny, Ryan. I have heard of that. And I'm not just telling you this. Like, I wouldn't just lie to you. But Time and Eternity, I have over here on the shelf, and that's one that I'm actually going to play for the PlayStation 3 video. Nothing explicit? Okay, so... But they reached out, that company reached out and was like, hey, would you be interested in doing a video about this game? And so I was like, well, let me check it out. And I started looking through it, and then there was a lot of tentacles came out of nowhere, and I was like, oh, that ain't good. That ain't good. You know? So, Deathball, what's up, man? Yeah, I think Time and Eternity looks gorgeous. It's so pretty. But it's definitely like just a solid Master Collection Volume 2, and it's an RPG, but its story and universe is vast and intricate. I have only played... I've never played Metal Gear Solid 2, 3, 4, or 5. I have only played... I've beaten Part 1, and I've played Metal Gear on the NES, and I played Metal Gear Solid. Those are the only two I've actually played. And I've only beaten Metal Gear Solid. But I absolutely love that game. And it's on the list, man. It's on the list to play those games. But the list is long. It's a gacha game? Okay. Probably not then. Matthew, I have the Trials of Mana remake, but it's a bit rough and a bit juvenile. It's so pretty. Like, what a gorgeous game, dude. I love the art style.
Yes? I'm glad you're okay, too.
I really want to play that remake of Metal Gear Solid 3. I saw Bubby playing it on his stream, and it looked awesome. 1063, happy to have you here, by the way. Welcome. How you doing, man? So, yeah, I probably shouldn't do that game if it's got too much sexy stuff in it. Loved your games that made Elden Ring video. I've played Demon's Souls all the way to Elden Ring, and was awesome to see where mechanics for those games developed. Thank you so much, Jimbo Bob. Like that, I was very, very proud of that video. I was very happy with it. It has not performed basically very well at all compared to some of my other videos, but I'm very happy with the product. And sometimes that's the way it goes. You know, you enjoy a video and it just doesn't do well. Thank you, Jimbo. Getting near the end of my first playthrough. It's been cool. We're good. I want to. I think I have it on PlayStation 4, maybe? Caleb, welcome, man. I get why people prefer the original. The pixel art is insane in that game. Metal Gear Solid Delta is a good time. I need to finish it. I'm near the end.
Yeah, nothing short of a miracle, actually. But my
very
crew's
much payment,
gone.
dang.
Save for that guy over there.
One for one, one for the sponsors. One for you, one for the sponsors. Kind of like, or one for me, one for the numbers. Yeah, I guess it is the sponsors, even if it's not like a sponsored video. Son, stop eating. Just stop eating, baby. it ain't that, like, I know you're bored, just stop eating. Poor old turds, 17 years old, has diabetes and just wanted to eat himself to death. I love you, son. You got to make better choices, or we'll get you a shoebox or something and put you in it. Like, that's poor guy. Big caterwauling. But yeah, trying to keep the views up for the purpose of maintaining sponsors.
That was quite a shock, I have to say. That bizarre wind and then that horrible rumbling.
So what are you gonna do now?
If for the people that are Metal Gear Solid fans, what's like the definitive Metal Gear Solid 2? Which one should I be playing?
A whole lot of nothing is what I'm gonna do. Can't do much without a ship.
Yeah, it would take a big shoebox. That's fair.
Let me give you a word of advice, though.
We had a box in the living room that was like collapsed in the floor that you got to the garbage, and Mario kept laying on it and stretching out. And Justice said, "Oh, he picked one. He's chosen." Thank you so much, Silver. Again, thank you so much for the
First off,
affirmations.
let me give you your royal travel permit back. Now take that permit.
Metal Gear Solid is a great story point, but if I'm playing Metal Gear Solid 2, which version should I play?
I bet he can arrange for a ship to take
the one in the recent collection? Okay.
Liqueur.
Mario's now hugging my foot and like loving on my feet.
If you ask me, that's your best bet. You'll need to go through Harley first, though. That's a port city on the eastern edge of Cross.
Okay, cool. I think I have the PlayStation 3 collection somewhere. PlayStation 5 collection?
You'll know you're going the right way if you see a village called Mars. Kurik's kind of out of the picture right now, so Mars is going to be the best place to stock up and get a good night's sleep before the voyage.
Alrighty.
Mars. Okay.
We're going to Mars. That is the subsistence version. Good to know. Good to know.
Seriously want to go to L after all this?
Pretty cool, so you can play it.
You guys must be crazy.
I actually, weirdly enough, really love playing like, even if a game's like a prequel, like Metal Gear Solid 3. I wouldn't want to play it first. I would want to play the first game and the second game or whatever, and then actually play 3 and then go back and look at it and understand like the build up to that. I really like seeing that sort of interpretation, thinking about how that informed the creators' decisions, you know. I had a really fun conversation today with my sophomores. They're studying, what is it? They're not studying identifying theme, because identifying theme is something that you do like 3rd to 5th grade. But it's something like you have to continue to build on. The way teacher standards work is, if you're not familiar, it's like you have core concepts and then you just build on those and get to more complicated versions of them, right? Over time. So we, how much this map was larger? Is there a way to do that? No, that's the share button. Oh, there we go. So it's not that they're identifying theme, but as a sophomore, the intention with Kentucky is that you should be able to talk about how different events that happen in a story develop that theme. So, like, what is that? How do those I don't know, actions, the plot points, whatever, any elements of the story contribute to a theme, right? Let's see a bunch of them. And so they've been working on that. And so today I was showing them, like, what I said. It's kind of funny because, like, for media literacy, I'm doing the same thing with Cody. Like, we're looking at the Brave Little Toaster. So we're doing a video on the Brave Little Toaster, and it's like, well, we were thinking, like, I was thinking, and Cody was with me, talking me through it. I was like, we want to do, well, he also agreed, we need to do something a little different than what they normally would do about this video. Because it's like, you can watch the Brave Little Toaster and just be like, well, it's not appropriate. Like, it's weird, weirdly adult for children's film. It deals with some really deep concepts. But I was like, well, I don't really see any video. I see a lot of videos of that, but it's like you don't see any videos, or I don't see any videos of people talking about how it might be like a mirror or a pervasive theme of faith and how that informs the film, or how it can be interpreted that way. So we're going to talk about the concept of loss of faith and the Brave Little Toaster. And so I was kind of showing them like a part and how we were talking about it and working through it, and I'm hoping that clicked with them a little bit. It's like a lot of that stuff, it's hard to get students to, oh no, I can fish here, but I'm stuck. to get them to see like a practical reason for it. I'm always like, you know, this. I want you to be literate. That's the most important thing. I just want to make you better readers.
We better be careful.
There's no way around it, I guess.
I'll be hopping back and forth between the streams. By the way, you and the other go-to streamer are both on. Oh, no big deal, Caleb. I appreciate you being here in any capacity, my friend. And thank you for Bubby for the heads up on that, because I definitely want to play it. Landed groundwork for interpretation. That's good. Yep. Kiss, happy to have you here, my friend. How are you? You ready for this? Dum 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 dum. Not ready for this. I wrote a paper in college about Solid Snake, a big boss. Almost nobody in class knew what I was talking about except the professor. Oh, that's awesome, Cody. No, we're not covering the Brave Little Toaster. We read A Good Man Is Hard to Find by Flannery O'Connor, like a Southern Gothic writer. So we read that story, and we were talking about close reading skills and like developing our reading skills, right? Ooh, what's this?
Oh, it's these guys again.
Look out!
Are they easier? Oh yeah, that's the easy ones. Okay. But we read Flannery O'Connor's A Good Man Is Hard to Find, and I've noticed they're kind of struggling with finding theme and then finding theme development. So what I did was have them take in their groups. They took something they were familiar with. So I was like, pick a movie that I had them in groups. So pick a movie that everybody in groups is familiar with, and then we looked for a one-word theme, and then we talked about how that we made a one-sentence theme. And then we started looking at where do we see that theme in the beginning, middle, and end, so to do theme development. And then we took that and applied that to Flannery O'Connor's A Good Man Is Hard to Find today. Tomorrow they're going to be doing it with another short story. They're going to read The Sniper, which a lot of people are familiar with. But they're going to read The Sniper because it's so short, and they're going to look for, on their own, because this is like assessment time, look for a theme, a one-word theme, a sentence theme, and then the development of theme throughout in the beginning, middle, and end. So, and I just use the Brave Little Toaster as something like, this is what me and my buddy are doing for content creation currently. So, not actually just watching the Brave Little Toaster. That seems like a little selfish. Oh, wow, Dark Lord Vader. Cool to know. It's just great. Yep, Superman. I am just old, man. I'm actually thinking about, like, letting my hair grow back out, because it was getting real big and puffy, like all around. I think I might do that, just be like the old professor look, you know. I kind of slacked off through high school. Does Death of the Author come up in high school? Death of the Author? Maybe. It's not come up for us. Like, you can read the way it's set up. You can read whatever. Like at least in Kentucky, as long as it's grade appropriate, you can read whatever. There's no requirement for what you read. So, you know, teachers get to choose. You just have to teach very specific skills regarding those. I know Brave Little Toaster would have been a better learning experience. I remember someone asked why she wrote such terrible characters. She said something like, exaggerating makes your point more clearly. Yep. A Good Man Is Hard to Find is about the misfit. Love the P. Hey, what's going on, Napoleon? Love the PSP version of this game. Is there much of a difference besides that the visuals? Napoleon, that's a question for anybody else in chat. If anybody's familiar and could share that with Napoleon, Mac Bonaparte. I'm not that familiar. Like, I played the little bit of the PlayStation 1 version. I'm just now getting into this one, so I've never played the PSP one. Super Pika, what's up, man? Let's see. I still remember back. He said Lee's so old. He must be getting some young people in tonight. I remember back in the 10th grade, my world geography teacher would show us movies 90% of the time. Good movies at that. I spent so much time playing my second Game Gear. Oh dear. The way my class is set up this year, we are absolutely going hard at it. So my sophomores, this will be the second full week plus 2 days that we've been in class, and they have never used a piece of technology for anything in class so far. My seniors have used technology one day, and it was to apply to their college English class, like to apply online. Other than that, I'm like, nope, we're doing completely analog, and my students have enjoyed it so far. Like, we are getting great feedback about students put their phones in a cell phone holder when they come into the room, and they don't touch them.
Mother,
And
what
we're
is
just
going
analog,
on here?
and we're getting great feedback. So, it's great. It's a messed up story, but kids are growing up late in postmodern reality. At some point, some degree of post-structuralist understanding becomes important in terms of basic media literacy, right? You would think so. Yes, absolutely, Matthew. But I have students that don't know what the word integrity means, or the word gripe, as an example. And I'm not, like, if that student's watching or whatever, I'm not making fun of you. It's just basic vocabularies. So it's like, you really have to kind of meet them where they're at. So I gotta get them to a basic reading comprehension before I try to take them postmodern. So, thank you, Cody. I think it may be youth or older people need to have some time away from cell phones. Absolutely agree, Kiss. Matthew, we cannot get to that yet. And these are sophomores, so sorry I've been super busy. Oh, it's all good, Draco. Happy to see you here. I've been playing a lot more. Well, good. I hope you're enjoying it. Bring up the chat. Yes. Kids these days at Pixel Burley, dude, it's just it is not getting better.
I grew up in this village.
Huh.
It is not getting better.
Celine was born in Mars.
Well, you gotta think too, is like basically content creation. The majority of content creation, what you see and what you ship out to people, unless you're watching Tactical Mindscape, who's some big brain stuff, right? Most stuff is written in like a 6th grade reading level. So if they are just doom scrolling, it's 6th grade and lower. So they are getting no vocabulary, or no new vocabulary, that sort of stuff. And that's the targeted thing. Like, if you write a book, if you want to make the most money, target the biggest audience, about a 6th grade reading level is where you want it. If you're doing videos, you want that vocabulary about a 6th grade reading level if you want to appeal to the largest audience. So it's sad, but many cars keep going left or center because they're paying more attention to the cell phone. Yep. I know education requires building frameworks for bigger. Oh, absolutely, Matthew. Yeah. I found a buddy that collects retro games. He picked up Earthbound. Well, wonderful, Super Pig. That's good to hear. I hope he enjoys it.
Greatest crisis.
Elder, we are still unaware of the events that led up to this situation. Could you kindly fill us in?
Cody, I would not. I would never go back. Like, if I was given an opportunity to go back to high school, no way. It's too hard. Like, I thought it was hard being a kid back then, to some degree. Like, but now it's ridiculous, dude. Like, it's wild how difficult it is to be a teenager. Going straight to bed after stream tonight, Lee? I absolutely am, Bubby.
Yes, Father.
I actually started a little early so I could go to bed a little earlier.
Sometime last evening, every child in the village simply vanished.
Oh, that's awesome, Draco. Which I hope she's having a good time in there.
As we scrambled to form a search party,
or having a good time and helping out or whatever else. And good for you for stepping up for that. That's awesome, Draco. Very cool. Absolutely,
I was
right.
by myself in the forest at the time, practicing my symbology.
Right down the kitchen. Wipe me down.
All of a sudden, a bandit appeared before me. I steeled myself for
That's
battle,
fair, yes.
but he simply stood there and told me this before he disappeared into the woods.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Draco.
Our boss has your children. If you want them back, bring us
500,000 fold? Oh my gosh. Let him die.
What's this secret book he's talking about?
Evan, it's unreal. Our colleges are having a serious problem with AI usage right now. I guess it's similar in high schools. Yep, that's why we're not doing it. It's analog, dude. So what I told my seniors, again, I'm going to talk about it. I was sitting here and talk about this stuff until, because I like sharing. My seniors are in English 100. They have to be able to write papers. That's what it is, right? So I teach dual credit English, like a college level English to a high school, for my seniors. What we're doing this year, this is the way I'm thinking it should work, is I just realized when I do this, I feel like the aliens. But what we're going to do, and hopefully it'll work, is that any paper they write, they're going to write absolute content on a piece of paper and with a pencil, no cell phone, no laptop, nothing. The first paper they're writing is a narrative, just to have something to apply for colleges and whatever else. So they're on paper. When they're done at the end of the day, I'll take that up. If they want more time the next day, I'll hand it back out. I need to see every paper. After they have it written, and I grade based on content on that paper, I'll be like, there you go. Now you go fix it and turn it in for format. And I'll give them a separate grade for format, which will be a lot less than the content grade, because they can just plug it into AI. And honestly, at that point, they should. It's like, you don't really need to know anymore how to set up a paper, because you can just plug it into AI and be like, I need this to be MLA format, and it'll go spit it out for you. But I was like, if you were at a 6th grade reading level as a senior, I'm going to push you to a 7th grade. We're just going, I'll meet you where you're at, and we're going to push. Because like, I want them to learn something. I want them to grow. And so when it comes to the other papers, because they have to start doing research and argument papers and that sort of stuff too, the plan is that they can go research whatever. They can research on their own time, have computers, whatever. But any source or quotes that they want to use for their paper, they bring to me, they turn in, I go through it, give them a grade for their while they have paper, and they write their paper based on their research, right? And I'll take it up each day when they're done, and then eventually they'll have a paper written using that research that they just can't work on it from home or bring anything from home besides that research there to write their paper, kind of like an on-demand. And then after that, after our grade for content and research, then I'll be like, okay, go fix the format and do whatever you need to do. Turn it into a good-looking paper. I'll give them a very small grade for that, just because it'll be AI. And so that's the way I figure out to handle it.
Belief sounds good.
Let's see, I can suffer the term PP. That's pretty good, Super Pika. Soma, absolutely have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. Silver, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. Yep, absolutely, Soma. Thank you. It said that we were warned about AI in 1984 Terminator. Yeah. McQuack, what's up, man? The Spanish Inquisition. Good to have you, man. Didn't expect it. What's the word? Dios mío! Let's see. AI feels like an aimless pedagogy accelerant for students. Yeah, ugh. At my most recent job as a trainer, I was told that it was necessary to teach our employees to speak to customers at a 6th grade level. There you go. I was told that was pretty much the industry standard. It is. It's wild. Maybe focusing on the content. Yep, that's the way I'm going to handle it, Matthew. You should make work folders for each student so they put their papers in their folders, then the class put it in the period bin. I might do it that way. I mean, it's kind of what I'll be doing, but I'll be holding on to them. Because I'm like, they'll cheat as much as they can. And it's not a character issue, it's about how old they are, honestly. And what's up, Cleveland? Happy to have you here, man. It's just all kids lie. All kids lie. I've taught probably close to 2,000 students at this point in my life. I've not had a single one that wouldn't lie to me, to some degree. I've had some that I didn't think would lie to me, but they all lie. So it's like, I can't leave a folder out there for them to mess with, because they'll put stuff in there that I don't know that they're putting in there. They'll sneak it in there. So, does AI make teaching more difficult or easier? Give and take, Napoleon. It works. There's some really good stuff with it and really bad stuff. I developed some questions for a quiz, right? And then I was like, I want my students to kind of know what we're going to be doing, right? What they're going to be talking about, or what the quiz is going to look like. So I actually just showed them the quiz questions that I had actually already created, and was letting them answer those questions like they did, like a dry erase board, and they would show their answer, and we talk about it a little bit, practicing, because they have a quiz tomorrow. But I was like, I can't just give them the same question, because they will be no value, or I can't give them the same thing because they already know the answer, then there's no data. I don't know if they've learned anything. So I can use AI, right? I can take my quiz, plug it into like Gemini as an example, like we have Gemini with the school system. Plug it into Gemini and be like, hey, I did this, like my students have already used these questions, I need to look different, and so it'll spit it out with different questions and very similar concepts. And that is a great use, in my opinion, for AI in a classroom. If you subscribe to the use of AI. I understand some people don't. It's totally fine. But combating that in students and their responses kind of sucks. So it needs to be, if you're using it in the classroom, it needs to be an assistant. It doesn't need to teach. I've seen a lot of teachers try to just make lessons straight from AI. And it can work, but AI makes mistakes. 100%. It does not know the best pedagogy. It just does not. So it'll spit out a lesson, but it can be really like it can be inefficient, it can be incorrect, a lot of stuff like that. It can be boring. It doesn't always address the needs of your specific students. There's still an art to pedagogy. There's still art to teaching, you know, and it's not great. It's not the way AI works. It's not great. It needs to be an assistant or informing pedagogy, not actually doing the work. Let's see. My MC. What is MCSC? SC? What's that? I do not regret doing it, but I regret not going back and finishing when I started. I'll get that. But what was an MCSC? I'm not familiar. I'm not going to hang out. Just wanted to. Oh, McQuack, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for the $5. That's amazing. Thank you for the tip. I really do appreciate that, man. Thank you for the support. Bro, this boss fight is wild. Fighting a bird on the back of another bird. That sounds amazing. Grandia, Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy 6, Final Fantasy 5, or Wild Arms. I'm going to say Grandia. Ooh, Final Fantasy 5 or Grandia. That's just me being selfish. It's definitely alarming how many people are warning about the many complications that come with AI, but they still push forward.
I hate crab, and I hate
Pandora's box is open, man. It is open. When I worked at electronics stores, I had to learn how to explain why one PC was better than another by acting like I was talking to a caveman. That's fair. More money make computer go fast and good. Pretty much, yeah. You can learn to lie elsewhere. This is a class. Yep. Best AIs in GoldenEye 64. That's fair. That's fair, yeah. They cover their crotches, man. When you aim at their crotches, it's pretty impressive. There's a reason my professor kept all my research papers. He didn't give a straight answer, but he always said he had to keep everyone on record. I always photographed them after grading. Some people will keep those because students, what they'll do, Cody, some students will take their papers and sell them to other students, and students will turn those back in later years. So a student might, like, graduated last year, might sell their essay to another student and turn that in, and I might not remember it because I look at so many. So that's, I think some people do that, and then they can look at those. They go, this looks familiar, and go back and check their stuff. So you gotta find fiction novels so obscure there's zero online discourse about them to do reports on, right? But you can still plug the whole novel into like Notebook LM, and it can work. Oh, that's cool, Cleveland. A local textile factory is being. I like your shack. Looks good, by the way. Your barbecue pit corner. I can't remember what you called it. The corner or the patio. Patio. I think it's barbecue patio, right? It looks really cool. I stress because of millions of gallons of water. Yeah, a little scary. Absolutely, Evan. My pastor's been using AI at church for sermons. It's been getting bad. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So, ooh, that's really unfortunate, man. So what makes it obvious, Super Pika? Have you heard about the gospel of ChatGPT? Using it as a tool, but I think it is actively making people dumber. I would agree, Napoleon. Microsoft Certified Systems Engineer. Okay, I didn't know. During the time Windows 2000 Pro and Windows XP were new. Oh, wow. Patio. I finished my MCSA, but ended up as a help desk manager. Huh, gonna try to start doing 17 p.m. Okay, cool, Bubby. I like it. Back to that, Bubby's just talking about doing some RPGs on Twitch. Very cool. Actually, okay, so I did plus. Now kids have to analyze only the third or and fourth other order themes. Yeah, it's like you basically just cannot have them do anything outside of class, dude. That's the easiest way to handle it. They will retire certification, change everything to Azure, so it's no longer. Dang, McQuack, that sucks. This stuff just moves so fast, right? Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Like, I mean, people hanging out and chatting about it, man. Like, that's what stream's about, hanging out and sharing, right? I think you're dead on the money with your idea. Yeah, I think, like, just, it has to be done in class or they will cheat. I've tried in the past. Like, the problem, too, is that AI's getting better and better, honestly, with what it writes. So I was so proud of my ability to read something and go, that's AI. That's AI. I could read it and go, yep, that's AI. So I was like a bloodhound for that at school. Other teachers would bring me the stuff and be like, hey, is this AI? And I could go, yeah or no, right? But now it's getting to the point that people are like suing. Like students will sue over bad grades because they'll be like, well, I actually wrote this or whatever else, or I can't believe you accused me of that. I'm like, well, you know what? I don't have to accuse you because you're going to write it in my class. In my face. So, and it's getting better. AI is getting better. There's Google Spark, I think, is the Gemini helper. If you give it access to your docs, it'll read your docs and analyze your writing style and then start writing stuff in your writing style, which is, that's tough, man. Super sanitized and extremely boring. Oof. That sucks, Super Pika. It's come a long way from Will Smith eating spaghetti, which was hilarious. I'm 20 years old at this point. I have a handful of now worthless MS certs. Yeah. Maybe. Caleb, welcome back, my friend.
We cannot reveal specifics, but it is a book that describes the unique form of symbology passed down through the generations in this village.
When we heard the story, we were all at a loss as to what to do. Not only did we learn that our children were kidnapped, but that bandits were encroaching on the forest of symbols.
The forest has been protected for ages by holy symbols etched into the land itself, repulsing the wicked and evil-hearted. If they have broken through that barrier, then we must face a dire reality. Our enemy is more powerful than any that has come before.
Yep, that is, that's a good question, man. Like, what do you do? Because it's like, I think it's all heading in that direction.
Are they safe?
According to a second messenger, the children are being held by the bandits deep inside the forest.
Well, that's exciting.
He said that until we fulfill their demands, they'll stay exactly where they are. We don't know anything else about the children.
The Forest of Symbols is a special training ground for us symbologists. Furthermore, its landscape and terrain make it a natural fortress difficult to penetrate.
If it were simply a pack
of
what do you think about Super Pika? It would take no more than a small team to dispatch them.
I have one and I love it.
But the lives of our children are at stake. We can ill afford to make any rash moves. They may be simple bandits, but they have proven at least strong enough to break the barrier protecting the Forest of Symbols. Their defeat would mean nothing if...
No, Demore.
It seems like there's nothing much we can do.
This is a lot of talking here too. So, part of that, Demore, is I've seen that kind of like that talk, right? We've had that discussions at school with other teachers and whatever else, because it's like eventually I would think all labor will lead that way. Like all labor will be AI, right? So I think it will eventually get there. It's gonna be a rough transition period. So I mean, like if you think about it, if everything was able to be done by robots or whatever, including like planting and whatever else, taking care of everything for food and sustaining that sort of junk, it's almost like with the right intention, which is probably never going to happen, but with the right intention it could be like a utopia sort of setup. Now, will it ever happen? I don't think so, but you could have a utopian setup where everybody has enough, right? There's enough food to feed everybody. There's resources. We're good. But the transition period will be hard. Be real rough. If you have to work, if you want to work on Linux as a career, move to Vegas and you can repair slot machines. Otherwise, learn how to manage the cloud. Whoa. I didn't realize slot machines ran on Linux. That's interesting. I didn't opt either way. At some point, if you get it. Yep. Yep. This is how it's going to be, I think. It's going to be like Blade Runner. Good times to make weak people, weak times to make hard times, and all that. Oh, absolutely, 1063. I 100% believe in that. Hope AI doesn't come from my job. I work in nuclear power. Kind of worried about it. Ooh, yeah. Well, I mean, even like a lot of careers have changed, right? They've evolved over time because of AI, or not just AI. Excuse me, they've evolved over time. Teaching changed a lot. At one point, teachers were like, "These people are information banks, right? You knew stuff, and it was your job to take the stuff you knew and share with students." at this point, I feel like I'm more of like a life coach and a coach on how to find information and how to think critically more than anything else. So it's like you have access to all of the internet. Like you have access to anything you will ever need to know for English at the tip of your fingers with the internet. So what's a teacher's role? It's not delivering information anymore. It's like coaching people on how to do it. Almost like a cheerleader for the classroom of you can do this and guiding people to get to that point where they understand how to retrieve information and how to, I don't know, weigh information and such. How detail? Huh. 2009. Ooh. Human-grown plants. My brother's best friend is the son of an actor that played J.F. Sebastian, the OG. But oh, that's cool. Where do you post your VODs? They are Quackdeck. They are on YouTube, and they're on TikTok. Or sorry, YouTube and Twitch for the most part. So if you'd watch them on YouTube, I'd appreciate it. YouTube's actually much better money for a VOD, but wherever was more convenient for you, that's important to me. Good morning, Woogie. Have a distribution system that's based on the value of workers' labor and governance that's supposed to balance the skills between labor and specific other class of folks. And we're not there, right? Basically a math teacher now. The role of a teacher is so much more complicated these days. My hat's off. Thank you so much, Demore. Yeah, it's like but it's cool. Like it's exhausting. It's rewarding though too. Now, it's rewarding, but then it's also sad too because you have students that are like, it's just like the general public. They are violently ignorant, like maliciously. I don't know, was militantly ignorant. Like they will fight to be ignorant. Thank you so much for the happy poop. Thanks, Cody. But it looks like the Kurik seeds. But you know, people that do not want to be educated, do not care, and then once they don't care at the moment, and then when they graduate, they realize how screwed they are. Or when they leave school, they realize how screwed they are, and they say, I wish I was back in school. Or they become embittered, and they talk about teachers, about how the public school system failed them or whatever. It's like, you kind of failed it, dude. We might exchange governments for corporate governments and wage labor for some. Yeah, I have no idea, Matt. You happy pooped your pants from the happy poop jump scare? Yeah, it's a good question, man. So,
twiddling our thumbs.
I mean, I know it's not a popular conversation for everybody.
Of the bandit hideout.
I don't know that it'll ever actually get to that.
All we need now is a way to rescue
in my belief, because of the idea of, I think that people are meant to toil. I think that's part of it. Like, my faith leads me to believe that toiling is part of it. So it's like, if you're not toiling, then what are you supposed to be doing?
As I mentioned earlier, we fear that to act by ourselves would prove to be insufficient. Fate has brought us a master swordsman. We thought we could ask him to join us in our rescue effort.
I guess toiling can change the way we toil, right?
Reina?
Demore is. That would be tempting.
Yes, we come from the same village.
So even in an Appalachian area, right, where people really value vocational school, students are still kind of hesitant at times to be proud of what they're doing. Like they're just, it's like, even today, a speaker was talking to my students. He was like, how many of you guys are doing vocational stuff? And they were kind of like barely raising their hands. And it's like, dude, you should be like, you are the champions, man. You are the guys. We appreciate you. What about people who avoid toiling by making passive income from others' labor? Ooh, that's brutal. That's actually called usury, right? I think when the public schools fail students, and when the teachers pretty much just do this, just do that, and hardly ever there. I think I had a hard time last year because they kept getting sub-teachers and they didn't stick to the same material. Made it hard for him. He's also dyslexic. Yeah, that's tough, dude. So they probably, you could argue they failed him.
Is this the swordsman you're talking about?
If you're putting in the effort, I don't think it's the public system failing you. If you don't put in the effort, you're failing them.
That he is. There are few fighting men in this world who haven't heard the name Dias Flack.
You have nothing to worry about then. Diaz is the strongest swordsman in the world. He could kill the whole group by himself.
Tennessee Valley!
So has Diaz agreed
I'm
to your
Eastern
request,
Kentucky.
Father?
He accepted
You
the
probably
job.
know, right?
Said it would be a good warm-up for the liqueur armory contest. But there is one snag.
I'm firmly against it. We know nothing of this stranger. I would rather
Chimney
we storm the
sweeps,
forest
like,
ourselves than
we're
rely on
toiling!
the
Like,
winds
they're
of
suddenly
outside.
British for some reason, you know, like, chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim, chim.
Oh no, you can totally trust Diaz.
Oh man,
I
great
know
game.
him really well. He's an
Reina
honest
is what I
man, and
started
as a
with,
fighter,
Chris.
No one can
Happy to
even
have you,
come
man. What's
close.
up? Have you played First Departure already? Nope, I have not. Good to know, Woogie.
To have someone
How's everything
more
going over there?
experienced than you to speak on his behalf, young lady.
This is our village's problem, it's true. Perhaps it is irresponsible of us to throw it on the shoulders of a passing swordsman.
Talkie, talkie, talkie,
In
talkie.
that case, Father, I have the perfect solution to our problem. Would it be all right if we defeated the bandits for you?
Celine, are you sure?
Congratulations, Shark. Woo! Thank you for sharing credit. And thank you, Potato Sack, for the happy affiliate anniversary.
Of course. It would be the perfect opportunity to display the fruits of my training.
Folks, I'm going to tell you something. And this is not encouragement to use it on my stream. Go use it on whoever. I don't care. But if you don't have Audible, right? If you've never had Audible before, if you subscribe to somebody currently on Twitch, you get 2 months of Audible. That's pretty cool. So there's a special going on. If you subscribe to somebody on Twitch, you get 2 months. Go subscribe to Bubby if you haven't. Just subscribe to somebody if you have not ever had, if you've never used Audible, you can get 2 free months. I think you get Dungeon Crawler Carl books too. It's just a really good deal. It lasts about a week, I think. I think it lasts till the 20 something. But it's like that's a solid deal. If I didn't have it already, I've had Audible for like, I don't know, 10 years or something stupid. I can't believe it's that old. But Audiobook Bay, there you go. But yeah, that's a pretty sweet gig. So 2 free months. Grew up Baptist, I remember the protagonist of the Bible flipping over market tables and getting killed by the state. Yep, there you go. Yep, that'd be it. I guess so, Bubby. I didn't realize. Do you have any East-West Kentucky rivalry in your heart? I worked with a guy up north from Kentucky who said he wouldn't step foot in Louisville. I don't like Louisville. I do not. It's too close to Ohio. Sorry if you're from Ohio. It's like about Louisville is where southern Louisville and then up for like into Ohio. That's where southern hospitality ends, apparently. I'm sure you want to go assassinate a bandit leader. Yeah.
Okay,
Sure, Ronnie.
but if you're kicking me off the team, I'm out of here. Don't come whining to me if that loudmouth girl screws everything up. Got it?
Whoa.
Of all the rude things to say.
Don't you think you're being the rude one here? Barging into the middle of things and disrupting all of our plans? I'm done here. If you need
Oh, I
me,
love
I'll be
it,
back
Caleb.
at the inn.
I'm actually, I think I'm on chapter 4 or 5 of Dungeon Crawler Carl Part 1, like the first book.
It's been too long, Reina. I hardly recognized you.
Nonfiction is actually my favorite subject to read about.
Me too.
Father,
I really
are
like
you
biographies
seriously
and
going to leave
nonfiction.
everything to that rogue? We could rend that pathetic rabble of bandits to shreds by ourselves, and you know it.
I know how you feel, Celine, but
Yeah, Demore.
Reina.
DK. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, and weirdly enough, I love stuff like this. I love playing fantasy video games. I'm not crazy about fantasy stories at all, like in books. Even Dungeon Crawler Carl, like I like it because it's video game so far, but it's like fantasy's not my thing in a book.
I have a message from the Elder. He still wants you to rescue the children.
Is that all he had to say?
I absolutely understand, Caleb. I think I'm like an oddball in that sense, that I'm not like a Wheel of Time, no desire.
Along with the rest of us.
I've tried Lord of the Rings. I made it almost through the first Lord of the Rings book, and I was like, they're walking.
Down on their knees begging for me?
It's just not my cup of tea. Not the stuff I like to read.
I'm going to talk to Diaz.
Yeah.
Reina!
What are you
Also
so
understandable,
surprised
okay.
about? She already said they're from the same village, did she not?
A good portion of my like work is reading, so it's like when I come home, I don't want to read for
but-
pleasure. Yeah. Try to read Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's. I like the movies a lot. I love The Hobbit actually.
2 years.
I read that before the movies.
There's more to it than that, isn't there?
Well, before the Lord of the Rings movies.
Huh?
But not
All
before
you
the
want to
Rankin
do is
Bass
just
movie.
Talk to Diaz?
Well, I think
Yeah,
so.
I love
mean,
the stories.
we've got a lot to
Love
talk
playing
about.
fantasy stories. Not crazy about reading them. Cloud Alice. Yeah, I've heard of that. It was a
Diaz,
movie too, wasn't
I
it?
want you to understand. I know you're a world-class swordsman, but
If you already know that, and you also know there's no reason for us to fight
I have not
together.
8-bit fighter. Coming out, he's a huge RPG guy, but he's in his fantasy books, TV shows. Really, Jimbo? Huh. Now I like fantasy shows a lot. Like I'm big into Game of Thrones and that sort of stuff. So I think I've watched the first season of the Lord of the Rings show. And I love the movies, obviously. Like we just did House of Dragons and loved it. But that's it. That's interesting, Jimbo. I'll have to mention that to him. Like, well, I mean, not that I've like personally talked to him. I'll just throw a comment on there, like, hey, I heard, you know. David Vink, I really like him as a creator. Seems like a really swell dude. Movies are great, but the books are just so incredibly boring. Blasphemy among fantasy fans. Oh yeah, dude. They walk. Absolutely, DK.
why do you have to be so averse to other people?
Feels like.
If you think that makes you strong, you're wrong.
Yeah,
The only thing shunning other people proves is that you're too scared to accept anyone.
You see me for the first time in years, and you think it's the perfect time to start lecturing me?
Larry Elmore. Was that one of the that was people
You've
making
gotten
the
a lot
covers for
brattier
books?
than I remember
Or-
you, Reina.
I'm not the child I used to be, Diaz.
I spent a good portion of
It's only
tonight, like,
been 2
in
years,
the conversation
you know.
here. Laser Dog. It's probably my favorite RPG series. Love it. I haven't beat 0 yet, so but I beat 1 and 2, and I love those games so much.
Well,
Love
since
'em.
it's my sister begging me, I guess I might as well do her a favor at the very least.
Diaz.
Big fan, Laser Dog.
But if those other guys wind up getting in my way, I'm just going to pretend they don't exist and get on with it by myself.
Yeah, Laser Dog is a YouTube
Thanks.
person chatting. Laser Dog 312.
Cecile says thanks too.
Early in the
Wish I could
Dungeons and
hear
Dragon
her.
days, he did the. Oh, that art is
Heaven's kinda far
beautiful, dude. All my friends wasn't into it. They all kept getting annoyed at my pontification. Excuse me. Cody, that sucks, man. Like when I was watching it, a lot of the teachers at school would be like, we'd meet up after the episode and start talking about it at school. We'd be like, oh man, what do you think's going to happen? Sort of stuff when we theory craft and whatever else. Thought it was an RPG. That would be a cool RPG. I mean, I'd try it. I gotta give a quiz in the morning. It's gonna be a dandy. Discover if my students have learned anything.
You're late. Did that man do something to you?
I beat.
Listen, I'm sorry to
I think I
spring
did
this on you,
everything
but I wanna have
in
Diaz
1.
join our group.
And I'm pretty close to having the platinum in 2.
What are you talking about?
But Octopath Zero, I've played maybe 20 hours so far, and it's like an
Diaz,
80-hour
he
game.
promised
So
me that he would fight alongside us.
Well, it only makes sense that he'd listen to the cute girl next door instead of everyone else.
Oh, sure, absolutely, nephew.
That wasn't the issue here. I'm telling you, he's a first-class swordsman. He'd be a huge asset to us out there.
Oh, that's actually something we talked about with my students this last couple weeks too. Is at least for short film and short story, the difference in mediums, the strengths and weaknesses of each types of mediums.
He said he could do it all by himself. What's the point of having him along then?
How could you say something like
I apologize for the yawning. I'm just
well, it's true, isn't it? Besides, do we really even need him?
Huh. Well, I guess I'm going with Diaz then.
Reina.
I am tired. So
Maybe
when they
you
lean
don't
into
need him,
the
Claude, but
character
I do.
development, that became a big thing for Final Fantasy after a while, right? Because Final Fantasy started with the concept of like, let's tell a big story. It was like top-down versus floor-up sort of stories. Top-down is, I hope I'm saying this correctly, where it's like there's an overall story and you're just playing your part. Whereas from the bottom up, it's like there's characters involved in a world and we see the character's story rather than the world's story as so much.
You aren't even looking
It's a
at
lot of talky-talky.
Have to.
Anyway, I've decided to go along with you instead.
You, Miss Reina Lanford?
I promise I won't drag you down. After all, I have this healing power.
Even if I said no at this point, I doubt you'd listen to me.
Interesting,
Guess I might as well give up
Makes
and
sense.
say yes now instead of making you follow me around.
Quack Attack. It is. They should be on YouTube. You should be able to find any of them on YouTube. You just go to streams and you'll see all those VODs on there. But they're also on Twitch up to so far back, and they stopped being on there. But YouTube should have all of them.
That doesn't sound very enthusiastic.
I was kind of saying sorry at the same time.
Well, if you're coming along, you better get some sleep. That and make sure you have all the supplies
People
you
going
need.
like complain about
We'll be
how an
setting off
episode
tomorrow.
of show is a filler. They go watch it and realize they think character development is filler. That's a good point, Brandon.
I'll go get everything in order.
Like, this is filler. It's like, okay, well, were you just plot points? No character development, just plot. And according to Aristotle, plot is the most important thing, but character is also important. So spectacle might be the least important thing, right? But it's like, it's all important. This is Blasphemy of Xenoblade 1. It's such an amazing story, but I just didn't jive with the gameplay. It's taking me a year to get there. Oh, wow, Jimbo. I've actually not beaten part 1. I've only played like maybe 3 or 4 hours of part 1. It's on my list. I beat the crap out of part 2. I played the devil out of that game. And then I probably have maybe 30 hours in part 3, but it's a long game. But I played the dickens out of part 2. I sort of lost the plot.
Everyone's still asleep.
You want to be on the road the same time they are?
That's not the point, Diaz.
Without good characters, there's no story. Yep, it's all important.
The bandits will be off their guard if we attack them now.
I know, Diaz.
The Elder gave me these mud shoes yesterday. Said something about needing them to cross the swamps in the forest.
Okay. Mud shoes.
So, does the fact that you're giving them to me mean you've accepted me as a partner?
Whatever.
Switched to upgrade for Xeno 2 today, but I need to finish the DLC for 1 still. Ooh, it's so tempting to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 again, but it's a bad idea on my part.
Tiara made of grass?
I should just play part 1 and finish part 3. I really love part 2 though.
Let's get moving.
I think I had like 300 hours in part 2, something like that. I mean, crazy amounts of time. I played the crap out of that game.
This is the forest, right?
Cosmic Fantasy 2, yeah, dude. Dragon Slayer. I think I must have played it,
Whoa, you're going in right now?
but I don't recall. Xenogears is one like, yeah, I don't have much time in it all either. In this ocean and universe, no grand plot or lore events are going to be able to Be interesting as the examination of the subject. That's fair. Like, considering their
Okay, man.
their unique
Good luck.
experience in this vast setup, right? Yeah, Dark Lord Vader. It's easy to put time into, for sure.
We're almost there. Brace yourself.
Oh, Brandon, I loved it. Like, I love that show.
Right.
Suikoden, I've not beaten 1, but I played it quite a bit. And I've played through 2. I've beaten 2. Maybe twice, but it was a long time ago. And I've not played more, I don't remember anything about 3, but I have played it just a moment. And I've not played 4, not played 5, not played Tactics. Or the Tetris, or whatever it is. So... What grade level is Cormac McCarthy? I have a junior right now that's reading The Road, and we have copies of that at school. I think it'd be a little higher up. Like, I would recommend it for a higher reading skill for, especially like Blood Meridian, as I recall. The Road's a little simpler, but the subjects, the content is pretty dark.
Oh, you're right.
Is Tactics pretty good, Ryan? Is it Tierkris or something like that? These guys are green. I've just blasted through so many enemies that there's just no point in fighting these, I guess. There's something. Yeah, there's treasure chest. We can kill these guys.
How annoying.
Oops, look out!
Crescent cross! Air slash! Crescent cross!
Man, punch him down.
Wait for the
Is that all?
I'd have hit grade 10 since watching Hellraiser. Holy smokes. I have such wonderful things to show you. Oh, get another run. I'm down for a short RPG, dude.
What a waste of time.
I am always game for a short RPG. Thank you, breaking battle tactics. Ooh, permadeath too, nice. Wait. Well, it didn't give me an option to equip it, so. Yep, because he can't unequip stuff. Palom and Leonora from Office World. Palom, go Palom, nice. So Woogie, actually, yeah, I get claims every time I stream this game. There's a claim, like a copyright claim, which is really annoying. But I've already started the game, so if I hadn't already started it, I'd be real tempted to quit it just because of that garbage. Gotta equip that. There you go. There are demons, there are other dimensional beings who worship limited experiences. Dang, Bubby. It's a rough move, dude. What's the concern, 1063? If you get all 108 characters in Suikoden 4, transfer to save file. Oh, wow. Yeah, he better be OP for that much work. No audio? Is anybody else getting audio? Yeah, I'm getting copyright claims on the music from this game. Like the battle theme right there where I was sitting and like letting it play. I'll get a claim for that. Okay, thank you guys for letting me know. Yep, Ease 3 is the side scroller. Yeah, the remake is like top down, right? Played a little bit of it too.
Don't underestimate them.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Square, stupid. What's your issue with Square right now?
What a waste of time.
I've tried so many times to get into Oath of Felghana. I think I beat part 3, but I've never beaten Oath of Felghana. Oh, that's 19. There you go. Crescent cross, crescent cross. I beat Ys Origins, and for some reason, man, like that one, it's kind of short, right? Which I guess a lot of the Ys games are. That's one I just, it was the right time for that game for me, and I think I beat it in 2 days and just played like at night I'd go into the nerd room at the other house and I was just hammered down on that game. Just played till I beat it. Loved it.
Excellent.
Dude, the first time I played Ys, legitimately played it. I played the DS version, the DS version of it, where you actually push the button to attack. And I was like, this seems like it's so much better than the bump mechanics. I was familiar with the bump mechanic, but then after playing the TurboGrafx version, that's the one I prefer much more. I love the bump mechanic in that game. I love that game so much. Oh, Ryan, I wouldn't care a bit, dude. We drop that in Discord or something. I mean, it'd be forever before I get to it, but if you want to, like, no rush whatsoever, or I'll try to remember when I start to play it. Bump combat's fun, dude. It's like weirdly compelling. You would think it'd be like kind of dumb, or at least I thought it would be. And when I started doing it, though, I was like, this is cool. Like, for some reason, I just enjoy it. That's weird that it changed, Kiss fan.
Don't waste our time. Get out of our way and leave the forest.
Yep, the music's unreal, dude.
Just to listen to that crap.
Yep, I agree, Kiss.
I see. Coming here to play the hero to take us down, huh?
Yeah, E7 is smooth as butter, dude. It's so
Either
good.
way, I'm not interested in dealing with grunts like you.
Well, let's just see about that.
Oh, that's cool, baby. I mean, I'd encourage you to try out. Definitely try out 7. I think 8 is like most of Dana. It's pretty good too. Enemy leaders apply various leader effects. Ooh, boy, those guys are out. Hard fight. Guys, again, let me say thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate you.
Those guys were quite a handful.
Yeah, okay.
You think so? Why don't you...
Whoa.
That's not what I'm saying. I was just wondering.
I don't see any reason for us to worry about that.
Oh, that's awesome, Abake. When I first played it, I didn't enjoy it very much. I was so excited about it. I bought the collector's edition. Like, I have the collector's edition over there for the PS4, I think. And thought I would love it and just didn't get into it. So I need to play it again with a different mindset. Like, I think I need to go back into it. I barely started the Luna remaster, but I was playing Eternal Blue. I don't think I even started the other one. Tried it out because I beat it so often.
Change out the guards right now, didn't they?
Sorry, Equip. I've not played a lot of it, man.
It's you guys.
I was just like, this game is. It just didn't keep my attention, man.
Get out of our faces and save us a lot of pain and heartbreak.
You'll pay for that, you.
Oh, that's awesome, 8-bit. Ooh, that's good to know. See, I don't know what happens in Xenoblade 3. So I started playing it, and maybe I'm 20 hours in, but I got a long way to go. 3 times? Dang, dude. Wow, Baki.
You didn't have to rile them up like that, Diaz.
I'm just stating the obvious. They got angry because I nailed it on the head.
Is that Monstrum Nox, Obake?
You look like you've got something to say.
Yeah, good to know, Ron.
Nope.
Are the Xenoblade games stuck on Nintendo? Yes. Monolith Soft is a first-party Nintendo. Right? Is it first or second? First or second party? Probably first-party developer. How do you think I felt knowing my first and only lunar experience thus far as Dragon Slayer? Dude, that sucks, Equip. I've actually never played it, but I hear it's so bad. Nordic, okay. 9 is Monster Nox, okay. Good to know. And we don't have number 11 yet, do we? For East. Excuse me.
Don't underestimate them.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Very bad? Wow. I've heard bad things, so no 11 yet. Okay. So I was thinking we got like a teaser or something, but you're jumping back to rolling. Maybe it'll happen, man. Is there another treasure chest up here? Bet there is. There is.
Here goes.
How annoying.
Oh wow, 8-bit. Good to know.
Easy win. Excellent.
Rolling, bumping, jumping. Priorities, right? Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, 7 was buttery smooth, dude. Like, 7 made me feel good as a player. It's just like, I felt like I was crazy. You know, just like so adept at fighting.
Guess you don't care what.
I wonder, like, what kind of differences are there, Kiss?
The more you people blather on, the more obvious it is how useless
Wonderful, that'd be
you are
good.
to
Yeah,
fight.
good. Wookie, congratulations.
Afraid your luck's just run out. Prepare to die.
Man, wreck these guys a little bit. Alright. Did he just hit that for 60-something thousand, or was that just 2 numbers stuck together? Ooh, I like to have a mister.
I need to heal you, Diaz.
Yeah, I was like, I like to have a mister, but they're hard to get a hold of.
I wonder if Claude and Selene are alright.
I did see that equip. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, because it's like they used the music from it and then a phrase from it.
If you're that worried, why don't you go join them?
I'm not worried. It's not any of my business what they do.
Game Bub? Dark Lord Vader, there's some company that's like making new CRTs. Kinda, I guess. And I kind of see one of those. I like to have one of those. But I think there's still like Kickstarter sort of stuff right now.
Here goes.
So.
How annoying.
Handheld FPGA. Whoa.
That was a waste
That's
of
cool.
time.
Affordable is the big part, yeah. Like, a mixture looks so fun, but my goodness, those prices.
This will be over in 10 seconds.
Look out!
Yeah, the sky.
What a
That
waste
was
of
an
time.
easy win.
I've had some nice CRTs because it's still not like a. It's getting to the point of being like kind of crazy around here. People are starting to catch on that people want old TVs for video games. I want a smaller one. I've had a 36-inch. I've had a 32-inch. I want a smaller CRT. Like I have my little Commodore monitor over here, right there. But it's just composite. So I like to have something that has component. Exactly, baby. And it's just having room for it. Getting a 20-inch with like an actual flat screen would be fun. Like and then with component. SVD on components is so important. You still have yours too, Woogie? Oh yeah, dude. Alright, folks. Yeah, I've been live for a couple hours. My intention was I started a little early so I could end a little early. Like, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm extremely exhausted. Like, my eyes aren't that bad. Like, they had been, like, bloodshot. But I'm going to go ahead and call it for the night because I'm so tired. I'm going to go to bed. I won't be streaming Saturday, so I'm thinking that I might stream Friday night or Thursday night. Obviously, no pressure to be there, folks. I do appreciate you being here and hanging out with me. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We forbid it. I missed whatever that was. It says something. What was it? But thank you for the gift. I must have missed it, but thank you so much. Thank you. It doesn't show up on my list here. Like my screen was covering it. 37. Wow. Thank you, Ryan. But yeah, appreciate you, Chris. Good night, guys. Good night, Ryan, Chris, Dark Lord Vader. 450. My goodness. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Abake, Bubby, thank you. Quack Attack, Caleb Brown, Matt, Woogie. Trying to go through and see who all recently spoke. I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna get some rest, man. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really like it. I feel like it was a great conversation just hanging out with you guys and talking to that thing. Again, it always is, but particularly encouraging for my mental health. So thank you. Thank you. Matthew, you rock. Thank you so much, man. 950. My goodness, Dark Lord Vader. What the flip? Insane. Insane. Okay, anyways. Good night, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'll talk to you very soon. Thank you, Caleb. Thanks, DK. Thank you so much, Kiss. I appreciate you. You're good to me, folks. Highlight of your day. 8-bit, thank you, man. Thank you. Shoot. That's so encouraging. But good night. Let's go rest.